Hi guys, so we've got Tradingview GBPJPY again, and as you can see we went above the highs, and I'll explain in the video exactly what happened. So we'll just jump into the video. We'll go to the very start of the video, and yeah, so what we had was we had New York open here, and during Asian session we consolidated, and then during London we made a rally up. This yellow line is my yesterday high. So yesterday's high is this yellow line. So we were already above that line. I was thinking that possibly we were going to, as you see, I'm just going to double check. So there is a part in the video where I go into the daily time frame. I'm not entirely sure where that part of the video is. Oh, there it is. So we've got the daily time frame, and I'm just running through what I'm thinking. So what I have is we've got this high here, which I'm thinking they might try and target. So I was bullish at the start, but we also have a fair value gap here and a fair value gap here, with a break of structure here and a break of structure here. So I was thinking possibly go for that and then reverse, which is why you'll see me thinking this candle, when it broke this high, I'm thinking, okay, so that is possibly a market shift in order to continue up. Only problem that I had here was I didn't break any lows, so the first trade was a mistake. I have to break some sort of low in order for this structure to be valid. So when I enter, and I'll quickly just move that along so that you can see, right there, I entered, but I entered half the position. I put my stop loss down here, and what I do is I take TP to the high up there, thinking that it's going to run up. Now, I wasn't very confident in this trade, which is why I only went in half a position. And I took this trade also in my account and I lost. The only reason why I show it on this is so that you can see where I entered and where I exited out of my trade. So this one was a loss in my account. So if I continue the video forward, you can see that fair value gap was not being respected, and I should have closed my trade. But you know, I learned. You can see here I already wrote a note that the first TP is unsure about this trade. I would have taken the first TP there, and I would have possibly brought the stop loss a lot tighter because I was unsure about this trade. But you can see it didn't even give me the opportunity to take that first TP, and you will see that I get knocked out. I'll just go back just to show that again. So see how the spread on Tradingview, that's where you would sell and that is where you would buy. So sorry, that's where you would buy and that's where you would sell. So you don't actually sell at the candle where all brokers generally let you sell. But yeah, that's how Tradingview, the paper trading works. So I'd lost this as well, the trade on my account. So moving forward, I'll change my bias once I seen this, because this time now, so we've already broke the highs, now we're breaking the lows, and as you can see, we've broken this here and here through this move, and we have a fair value gap. If I move along, so the purple just denotes the 3-minute fair value gap, and the blue, light blue, the blue colour box denotes the 5-minute fair value gap. So I'd got 2 3-minute fair value gaps, thinking I would enter here and here, and as you can up here you see the 15-minute, the low get taken out. I'm getting ready to hit half the position to sell because my bias is bearish now. I am confident to say that it was bearish. So as it hits that, because obviously you don't enter where the market is, you only enter down here. That's the reason why I've entered. You see that it looks like I've entered there. Stops should have been up here. I don't know why I left the stops there. I'm not entirely sure. I was having a bad moment. But yeah, stops should have been there. I'm looking to target down here. And as the video moves along, you will see that because that one got violated, I'm thinking I don't need that line no more. As it plays around this 3-minute fair value gap, I enter another position, making it into 500, and then what happens is I'm writing down this would be my first TP, and that would be my second TP, and then I would collapse the trade there under this 1 hour low, or just before the 1 hour low. So as the market continued to go up, it tagged the 5-minute fair value gap, which I decided to re-enter because I was getting this push down, assuming that we weren't going to go any higher. I'll quickly go forward to the point where I had entered again, so I'll go back there, and you can see I enter again to meet that 750 because we were getting rejections. Now, like I said, the spread on this is on Tradingview is weird in the sense that, not weird, but their buys and sells are down here, whereas in my account it's a lot tighter, the spreads. But that doesn't negate the fact that my stop loss was in the wrong position. It should have been above this high. I don't know why I got it there. So which is why you'll see as the video ends, because I had to leave, I made a note to say that I would try and manage it from my phone, but you can see that at this point I actually left and paused the recording, and if you go back to TradingView and go into the 5-minute chart, put on my drawings, you will see, there you go, I'm just waiting for these to pop up. So you can see that at this time I had actually left the computer. There's my note there, first TP, second TP, and as you can see the next 5-minute candle knocked me out. But as you can see, had I had my stop loss above here on TradingView, so on TradingView the reason why I do it on this is so that I can show you where I entered and where I exit in my trades. My stop was above here on my trading account, but on TradingView, I don't know why, but I put the stop here. And as you can see, that one took me right out and hit my stop loss. But if I go down into the 1-minute chart, you'll see exactly when and where this had happened. So there's a 5-minute fair value gap, and I had entered there, which is the 3-minute fair value gap, here for this one, here for this one, and then here for this one, thinking that we weren't going to go any higher. But as you can see, the market still made a run up, and if you look at the high for this and the high for this, we pretty much had a double top. And was my if my stop loss was above here, I would have still been in the trade. That was my mistake. I didn't put stop loss above here. But just to show you, I was bearish for this, and the market right there went up, went down, broke, fair value gap here, could have entered right here, but I wasn't on my computer, so therefore I didn't enter, and nor did I enter in my trading account. So there, that could have been a possible entry, and then the market just continued to just break down and go exactly where I expected it, because the first mistake I had negated as I was not bullish. I was thinking this is going to go for the fair value gap on the daily time frame, which I showed, and as you can see, we went for TP1, which I took 50% off in my trade, my actual trade, my real account. Second TP, took it from here, another 25%, and I had my TP just above this 1 hour, and as you can see, TP had been taken right here on this account. Sorry, not on this account, on my real trading account. So I did get my bias correct. What I failed at was poor management on my paper trading on Tradingview, just to show you where I had entered and exit my positions. So quickly running into the daily time frame and showing you what today looks like. So today what we have is we took out these highs right here. We took this high out as well. Now I'm thinking I'm not going to trade my real account tomorrow and Friday because there's high impact news, but I'm assuming they're going to try and come for this fair value gap and possibly this fair value gap as well. If they do, I expect GBPJPY to continue to go up and go for this. Like I mentioned, even on the weekly, we've had a very nice bounce in this fair value gap, so I'm thinking we're still bullish, and we're going to try and take this fair value gap. But yeah, time will tell. Obviously, I've learned a few things in terms of managing my position, in the sense that Tradingview has these rather than entering in the actual candle. If you were to buy, you would buy there, and if you were to sell, you would sell there. And yeah, that was my trading today. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, comment, and I will see you guys tomorrow.